Hello, this is Vince with Articne Marketing Robot. In this video, I'm going to go over a quick getting started demonstration. So, going from when you first start the software to having your first submitted article. That is the goal of this video. Hopefully it doesn't go too long. So when you first start the software, you will see this new sites list has been posted message. If you choose to download it, it will download the sites. If you choose not to, you can do it in some other fashion. So I'm going to actually click no, because I'll show you the other ways that you can do this. Down in the Select Directories tab, we have a bunch of little functions down here. To download any site lists, just click the down arrow. These are publicly hosted site lists that I'll be posting from time to time. And as you can see, there's some numbers cruising across the bottom. Sometimes you'll see faileds coming through. If you get failed messages, chances are either the site list or the sites already exist in your site list, or you don't have the specified platform associated with your unlock code. So for most users, they have article directory platforms, but they haven't upgraded to Web 2.0 and Wiki platforms. So you would need to upgrade to those platforms in order to be able to see the rest of the site types. Okay, so I just wanted to do another example here. If you wanted to get rid of some sites, just highlight as many as you want. You can control click or shift click, and then over here you got the minus button, and if you click that, you'll get a message down here: sites removed, refresh your site list. Here's the refresh button. Click it and you'll see that those sites are now gone. So I'm just going to re-download those sites. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. No more new site lists. Well, that's because we've already downloaded the publicly available site lists. But if you wanted to re-download them, you would go File, Re-download Site List. You want to delete previously recorded history? In this case, yes. So here we go. So as you can see, we've re-added the 5 sites that we previously removed. Alrighty, so that's done. Okay, so now that we have our sites, we're going to want to create an author account. In order to do that, you need an email address. I typically recommend using some sort of hosted email address, like cPanel or HostGator, or any hosting that really provides a cPanel account. I got users that use GoDaddy, and GoDaddy has a tendency to give people a lot of issues. For example, if their email filters detect too many incoming emails, which is normally what happens when you do a mass registration to a bunch of sites, all those emails will trigger their spam filter, and those emails will disappear, and then there will be nothing to confirm. So it's just a big problem. If you can, I highly recommend a hosted HostGator account, and if that's not good enough, or if you can't get that, go for a Gmail account. So I'm just going to log into my cPanel. Right, so you can see I'm in my cPanel. In this section we have, this is pretty familiar for most people, but a lot of people may have never seen this before. Over here we have something called email accounts. Click that, and that'll bring you to this screen where you can create an email account on one of your domains. So I'm going to just give my email address a name of, I don't know, demo October 3 2012, and my password. So yeah, just give it an email that you can remember, give it a password you can remember, click create account. So the account was created. And that's all you have to do to create an email account on a cPanel hosting plan. So now over in your author account tab, you have this email box. You put the exact same email that you created into this email box. Hopefully I get it right. Okay, and this password field is not the password you use to create your email. This is the password that you use to sign up to all the directories. Now keep in mind, some directories are going to email you back passwords, and Articne Marketing Robot will log in during the confirmation process and extract those passwords and store them into the database. Typical password, what do you call it? Format. Typical password format should be one capital letter at least, a bunch of lowercase letters, and a number. A lot of sites require that kind of password, so capital P password 1 is kind of the typical thing that you should use. Now, if you feel like you can fill out all your author information, if it if you want, or most people like me are lazy and instead you can just hit the pre-pop button. I'm going to say no to appending username numbers to the field, and then what happens is it creates a complete profile for you. So the only thing you have to really put in is your email, password, and enter your website. Oh my goodness. And then your About Me. The About Me box can have HTML in it, but a lot of sites will also decline you if you have HTML in your About Me box, so I recommend that you don't put HTML in it. Okay, so now that we filled out this part of the author account, come over to step 1B, and as I mentioned before, I used a cPanel account, so I'm going to select cPanel non-secure because that's how my hosting package works. Now you got to keep in mind that the defaults or the detection that Article Marketing Robot will use is for typical hosting accounts. Some hosting accounts, even cPanel ones, even different HostGator accounts, require you to use either secure, or they change the account name to have, you see there's a plus sign here. Sometimes it'll require an @ symbol. So this is very important to remember. If you get a fail on your POP test, you might have to contact your hosting support to find out what your POP details should be. POP stands for Post Office Protocol. It allows software like Article Marketing Robot or Outlook Express or any other mail program to download emails from your webmail server. Also, another tip, do not associate any other softwares with this email account. I've had users associate like Microsoft Outlook with their email account, and it downloads all the emails and deletes them from the server, leaving nothing for Article Marketing Robot to confirm. So keep that in mind when you create your email. So I'm going to enter the password that I used when I created the email account, highly secure ABC1234, and test. So it succeeded. Once all is said and done, click the save button, and that will be your author account. Okay, now a few other things you can do. You can create your article now, or you can come back to it later. This is explained in another video, and for me, I have an article builder account, so I'm just going to be lazy about it and create a quick article using Article Builder, and that way I don't have to do any hard work. So I'm gonna blast through this stuff. I'll go into detail in another video about how this stuff works. Now this is probably the world's worst resource box. That's just a link. I don't recommend doing it this way, but this is also just for demo purposes. Okay, so the article is created. Very simple, very quickly. I actually have a video on how to use Article Builder as well. It'll be in the video section of the main well, you can access it here. Help videos. Okay, so anyways, moving forward. Step 3, select directories. So we have all these sites, they're in red, we need to sign up to them. Very simple to do. Select all, and then click sign up. Now I've had people email me, I don't know why they do it this way. They select all the sites and then they click submit. I don't know, It defies logic, but I guess that's just the way it is for some people. But the reality is the process is select all, sign up, and let that happen. So you'll see that there's a lot of stuff going on here. It's signing up, successes and fails. You know, it's typical. You're not going to get 100% success rate no matter how hard you try, especially with so many different options out there for article marketing. Everybody's submitting to the same type of sites, which is why I've increased the amount of platforms that are available in the software. But this site list is current as of October 3rd. So the success rates in this video may not be the same as when you're watching this video 6 months from now. A couple other things you may want to configure before doing a sign up is in your tools options menu you have something called captcha cracking. Oops. There it is. And I recommend Death by Captcha because it's the cheapest, but if you can, get Captcha Sniper because that'll crack a lot of captchas for you. It's 77 bucks through the Captcha Sniper link, which is right here. But if you plan on doing a lot of article submitting, then you will definitely want to have something that cracks the captchas without costing you money in a Death by Captcha account. But anyways, these guys are the cheapest solution. Then there's deCapture, but they always seem to change their URL, so I don't really trust them anymore. Anyways, click OK and get out of that, and I'll just come back when this process is done. Okay, so it's done. You can see we have 1298 successes and 274 fails, which isn't bad. Next step, we have to go through the confirmation process. So that's as easy as clicking the confirm button, and now Article Marketing Robot is going to download emails from the webmail server. So that's another process that I'm just going to put on pause and come back when it's complete. Okay, email confirmation is complete, so I am going to refresh the site list. So in the end, we have 1,346 OKs. Now it's time to submit an article. So I'm just going to filter out the emails and the nones, refresh the site list, 1346 show up, select all again, and submit. Now you can either schedule out your articles and drip feed them. It's pretty straightforward. This is really self-explanatory, really. You can submit 20 articles every 24 hours and start to submit now or however many days from now. All these are tweakable, but I'm just going to submit to all selected sites now. Click OK. I'm going to go through, the compiling process. There we go. Submitting to sites. So this process will take another 5 or 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get a live link out of that. As you can see, these articles retrieve their live links in real times. Not for all sites. Some still need to go through an approval process, but whatever sites that are instant approval will show the live link, which is nice to have. So anyways, I'm just going to kind of let that go. I'm going to pause the video and come back again. Just kind of going through the submit process here. It's almost done anyways. But you can see that we've got 1124 submitted and just a crap load of live links. Like here's a MediaWiki live link. And, what else? Some of those other sites. JCow sites. ELGG. So these are all instant approval sites. TikiWiki. Clicked it twice there. That one didn't show up. More MediaWiki. Lots of MediaWiki sites. And of course the traditional WordPress and all the rest. So that is submitting an article. Looks like the process is complete. We've got 1210 submitted, and we have a lot of the live links here to prove it. So now another thing that you can do to help get these indexed is highlight as many live links as you want and click this P button and send that to the pinger. And over here you can just refresh, and there you go. You'll see the article URL and the article title. So that's going to send that out to the pinger, to the ping server, one every 5 seconds. Here we have our ping servers list. This usually is blank, but if you need the list, you can just click this link here and it'll let you get a ping servers list. So that is signing up, confirming, and submitting your very first article. I know I am a very boring commentator, but we got through it pretty good, and I'm going to conclude the video with that. So I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye.